Welcome back to Scottish Movies. It's time to go through everything I've picked up and everything I've had delivered this week. Off the bat, no deliveries whatsoever. Not ordered anything. To be honest, the pickups are very few as well this week. I plan to go to another town in a couple of days for a big Blu-ray hunt. It'll be on Tuesday this week. I'm not sure when the video will be up. Hopefully Tuesday night. I plan to go there. I've got a day off, and I'm going to be checking out HMV, the local CX, hopefully we'll have a few things that day. But I'll show you what I've got this week. I firstly picked up in the local Extra Care charity shop in the week. You may have seen this on a little short. Picked up Wee Party for £2. This one trades to CX for 15. I did highlight that on a little YouTube short I did. That is a great start to my daughter's Switch collection, Project Switch Part 2. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. That just brings me on to today. So I've been to the local today. There was nothing in there. And then I've been to British Heart Foundation in a local town, and shout out to Marie and Stephen in there. Marie I used to know from the local Extra Care, and she's now moved to British Heart Foundation. And I went in there. It's the first time I've seen her since he's moved in, and it was good to see Marie. And she hooked me up with a great deal. I'm going to show you what I picked up. So firstly, I got 3 for £1 and DVDs. So first thing I picked up is a movie starring Danny Dyer. This purely because I'm a bit of a Danny Dyer kick. I watched Football Factory this week. I watched his new film Marching Powder, and I want to watch this again. This is by the same guy that did Football Factory, Nick Love, and it's The Business. I've seen this a long time ago, but I just want to give it another watch. I remember it being pretty good. More cocaine and casino, more guns and Goodfellas, and more swearing and Scarface. So The Business, that's cool. Next up, we got a film starring the late great Gene Hackman, who died recently, and also Jennifer Beals from Flashdance fame. And this is an 80s film. I had to check this. It rang a bell, but I thought it was 80s, but I had to check, and it's actually I think it's from 1988. Must be a boxing film. It's called Split Decisions. I don't really know anything about it. Craig Schaffer as well. Don't know who he is. But Split Decisions with Gene Hackman, Jennifer Beals, 80s. So that's definitely going in the collection. And the next one I picked up was 3 for £1. Is some Scooby-Doo. Picked up the Scooby-Doo collection. The Scooby-Doo movies almost complete collection. That's pretty cool. It's got runs for 944 minutes. It's got quite a lot on here, to be fair. But I picked that up because this one trades in CX for £4. So that is going to be going into CX. And next up, I'd picked those up, and she basically come out and said, "Found some these in the back. Would you be interested?" And she did me a good deal on these. She let me have these for £4, and altogether I could trade them into CX for £9. So that's pretty good. But to be honest, I'm going to definitely one of these I'm going to check out. They all look pretty interesting, very unusual Blu-rays. So we've got a film called Forbidden City Cop with Stephen Chow. Don't know anything about it. Ignore the price tag. Like I said, I got all these for £4. I don't really know anything about it, but that one trades to CX for £2. Next up, we've got a film starring Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. And it's on 88 Films label. It's called Night of the Big Heat. It's got a really lovely slipcover on it. Might give this a watch. Looks pretty interesting. That one trades in CX for £2. And the best of the 3, this one sounds pretty interesting as well. It's got Robert Duvall, Laurence Olivier, Alan Arkin, Vanessa Redgrave, good cast. It says Sherlock Holmes meets Sigmund Freud. and it's called the 7% Solution. I don't know anything about it. What year is this one from? Don't know. Oh, 1976. So yeah, I don't know, something bizarre. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, it might be pretty good. I want to check that one out as well. Well, that is the best of the lot. That one trades in CX for £5. So as I said, £4 paid for those altogether, and I can get £9 back. So that's cool. Once again, thanks Marie for hooking us up with them. That is all I've got at this stage of the video. I'm going to be heading out to CX now. I'm taking my daughter's Switch back from like the 5th time. I've forgotten count. I've lost count now. See if we can get that fixed. I'm going to check out CX, and if I get anything from CX, you're going to see in a minute. So see you in a minute.
A few hours later.
And I'm back from Altrincham. I've been to CX and I've been to a couple of more charity shops, and I've got some more pickups, so I'm going to show you them now. First thing I picked up in these two were a couple of DVDs I picked up in St Anne's Hospice. So I got a Martin Lawrence film called What's the Worst That Can Happen. Also stars Danny DeVito. I think I've seen this back in the day, but I like Martin Lawrence, so I want to give that another watch. Don't really remember much about it. Next one is a third in a trilogy of horror films. Well, I say trilogy, there could be 4 or 5 for all I know. I didn't even know there was a third one. It's Amityville 3. This has actually got an early appearance as a rebellious teenager of Meg Ryan, apparently. So, it's just, I don't know what, this got to be early 80s or something, I don't know. Maybe it's another 80s film for the collection. Doesn't actually say. I'll check out IMDb later. But yeah, Amityville 3, probably garbage. And that was a charity shop. I went into a couple of other charity shops. Nothing really doing. I did find a network, which I did let Jim Jam know. It was one we both already had. It was a copy of the goodies, so I did leave that behind. Then I went into Home Bargains because I had my daughter with me. We got a Switch back, by the way, and it's not 100, still not 100%, but is good enough. So this is incidentally this is a Switch Lite, and the reason that I'm getting a full-on Switch in the Project Switch series is because this is basically it's on its way out. He's had water damage, so it's on its way out. So it works all right for now. So yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. But yeah, so I was with my daughter and we went to Home Bargains. And I randomly found that they were selling off kids' DVDs for 25p each. So I obviously started checking them out because obviously some kids' stuff you'd be surprised at the value of them. I know you get the odd surprise. Like I've got some Barbie DVDs in the past that's done all right. Yeah, I managed to pick 3 up. And these are all obviously sealed as well. 25p each, and they all trade for £1 each in CX. So first one I picked up is Adventures of Paddington. This one's £3.99, or it would have been. And obviously clearing out all the DVDs. Yeah, but obviously a new Paddington. Say 25p for that, trades for £1. And the next two are the same. Picked up Pokemon, partner up with Pikachu, 25p, trades for £1. And another one, 25p, trades for £1. So yeah, 75p spent, £3. It all going towards my daughter's Switch, so happy with that. That brings us on CX. I mean, what did I get in CX? Yeah, I couldn't go in CX without picking something up. I got a Blu-ray and I got a game. Show the game first. This is another PS3 game, and I did say on a previous video I was going to collect all the Batman games on the PS3, and this was the last one. There was 3 released, I believe, and this is the last one I needed. This is Batman Arkham Origins. Definitely never played this one. It is a fantastic edition. It's like a brand new with the manual and disc, and I think there's some sort of download codes, whether they're still available. But it looks, the manual is mint. In the case is pretty nice. So yeah, that was £6. Got this obviously with my own vouchers. Need to stress that now anything that I pick up in these videos, pretty much for myself from CX, is obviously with my own vouchers. So yeah, so I've got all the Batman games on PS3, so happy with that. And the movie I got was just £2. It's from 2009, and it stars a couple of guys from a little sitcom. Well, not a sitcom. Well, is it a comedy? I don't know if it's a sitcom, but a comedy from the BBC. Very well known comedy, and that it being Gavin and Stacey. And this stars James Corden and Matthew Horn, and it's lesbian vampire killers. Yeah, I thought it might be a bit of fun. I want to say I'm sure I've seen this back in the day. I don't know. It might be a bit of fun. I thought it might be funny. So yeah, grab that for £2. And that is all the pickups for this week. So yeah, so we've got Blu-ray there, and we've got a game. We had the other Blu-rays from British Heart Foundation earlier. Another 80s film, possibly 2 80s film if you check that Amityville. And yeah, and a couple of things to trade. So yeah, it's been quite a good week. So comment down below if you've picked any of these films or games up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hopefully next time you see me, I will be checking out Warrington on a Blu-ray hunt on Tuesday. See you later, guys.